Hi, it is Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me for this live webinar. I'm going to wait a few minutes just to give everybody some time to join. I know there's a little bit of a delay here, so when you guys are on, just give me a shout, comment in the chat, let me know that you're on. And so in the meantime, I will say an intention and a prayer for this webinar. So, dear Divine, I ask that you guide those who need this webinar to the webinar today, and also that you flow through me and give all the participants what they need to hear this afternoon. Thank you. And I also ask you to set your own personal intention because I think it's really important that it's a co-intention. So go ahead and take a few seconds to do that, and we're just gonna wait. I see the numbers climbing up here, so just waiting a few more seconds. In the meantime, I'm so glad you guys are here and joining me. I am in sunny California today. I landed a little bit earlier, so I rushed to get here, so I'm so excited to be here. All right, so I think we've got a good amount of people, and we'll just go ahead and get started, and everybody else can catch up when they catch up. So I want to first start by telling a personal story. So this story is just, it actually happened to me today, and this story is really to show you the power of your mindset, the power of your personal vibration, and the power of commitment, because I think commitment and dedication to your goals and your desires is very important. So some of you may know that I also do digital marketing. So I have some digital marketing clients as well outside of life coaching. And a few weeks ago, I ran across someone, and this is totally personal. And you guys know I do not ever get this personal, so this is just a treat. But basically, a few weeks ago, one of my digital marketing clients, I was doing some film, video, editing, etc. And there was a gentleman that I was filming. He was part of, one of the clients, and I was like, you know what? I really like his vibe. I really like the way he interacts with people. I really like how respectful he is. I just like something about his vibe. So I was like, you know what? And I'm single, for those of you who don't know. And I was like, you know what? God, can you just show me like more of that vibe? Like, not necessarily him. I just want to see more of that type of vibe. And so I started concentrating on it and feeling it. And we would have to interact, him and I, through email, and, kept it totally professional, obviously. But in my mind, I'm like, this is totally a vibe that I could get behind. So I would just feel it. And I'm just like, God, if you could bring me something like this, that would be awesome. So I did a little bit of concentrating on that, and when I say a little bit, I totally mean like a little bit. So like I said, I was on a flight this morning, and I was flying from Detroit to Dallas, and I'm on this flight. The flight was like 2 hours delayed. I'm just, sitting there, half sleeping, half working, whatever. And the flight was like several hours long. And in the last like 20 minutes of the flight, I literally look up and I look over to my right, and I was like, I was like, man, he looks just like this person. And I was like, oh my, he looks just like him. And I was actually going to take a picture and show it to him, like, yo, you have a twin. And then he looked over and it was him. And I was like, what the F? Like, randomly in Dallas, none of us live in Dallas. Like, it was the most random thing on the face of the earth. But if you know the truth, like I know the truth, basically that was magnetized into my life because I had thought about it. And not only had I thought about it, I actually put emotion and my heart into it. So if you don't know, your heart is so much stronger than your mind. So when you're concentrating on your desires, make sure that you not only are concentrating on it here, make sure it's actually something that you actually do want. So it's very important to get clear on your desires, and make sure you take time every day to visualize it and feel it. So that was part one of the story. Part two is my flight was 2 hours delayed. I had a connecting flight, and so as I'm sitting there and they're like, okay, the initial flight was 2 hour delayed. Are you going to make your connecting flight? And the guy next to me was just like, there's absolutely no way you're going to make your flight. You're just not going to make it. It doesn't make any sense. It's not going to happen. I've done this so many times. Like, they might stop a flight for these types of people, but you're just a regular person. Like, they're not going to hold up the flight for you. You are not going to make it. And I have a little bit of a thing called determination and commitment. I wanted to get to you guys. I needed to get to this webinar. I needed to be here. So I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, well, wouldn't it be crazy if they, just trying to offset his energy? And he's like, nope, not happening. Anyway, with only a few seconds to spare, and this flight was completely full, it was like literally hundreds of people. I was the very last person on the flight. Literally, the people who came in after me, they had to kick them off. So 3 gentlemen, they had to kick off because the flight was full. So I was the last standing person that got on the flight. So what I know is, if you are committed to your desires, if you are committed and you make a full body commitment, I'm not talking about kind of want it, maybe sort of think it might happen. When you are committed, your desires will happen. So those are 2 personal stories that I hope you have enjoyed. Like I said, I never get personal, so it's totally a new thing for me. So once again, you are on this webinar because you want to hear about the power of your personal vibration and speaking your desires into existence. So what I am going to do is show you the most powerful and potent tools that you can use to manage your personal vibration. So as you know, your vibration creates the world that you see around you. Everything is vibrational, everything is energy, everything is magnetic. So whatever vibration you are holding on the inside will be displayed to you on the outside. So it's always great that we have the outside to give us feedback in actually what we're vibrating. So if you see some feedback that you don't like, that's okay. You just need to take it upon yourself to change your vibration. So I hope that you all are of the same belief that your vibration creates your reality. So here it goes. Here are the daily practices that will ensure that you magnetize whatever it is that you want. So the first daily exercise is called evidence. So as you know, like attracts like, and what you concentrate on, you magnify. So let me say that one more time. That's a tweetable. Go ahead and do it. What you concentrate on, you magnify. What you resist, you persist. So if you're concentrating on the positive, that is what you're going to get more of. Like attracts like snowballs like. If you're concentrating on the negative, that is what you're going to get. So when you are trying to change a habit, a situation, something, always concentrate more on creating the new as opposed to fighting the old. Because if you concentrate and you're constantly worrying about a problem and thinking about it, you are going to get more of that problem. But if you set your mindset up to think about the solution, you'll get more of that. Okay, so the first practice, like I said, is called evidence. And what evidence is let's say you have a desire. Let's say you have a desire to, for me, let's say I wanted to have a certain amount of people on this webinar tonight. So what I would do every single day is collect evidence. So I'm writing in my journal evidence of, oh my gosh, a few people signed up today. And then the next day, oh my gosh, people keep asking me when I'm going to have another webinar. You collect evidence and you continue to collect evidence. and you celebrate every single time something happens because you're concentrating on exactly what it is that you want. If you want X amount of people on the webinar, you concentrate on more people are signing up, more people are signing up, more people are signing up. That energy is going to magnify. So you collect evidence for your desires. Let's say you are a consultant of some sort and you want to bring in 5 new clients this month. If you had 2 inquiries on your website, you would celebrate that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I had 2 clients sign up for inquiries. I'm really rolling. I'm really getting it going. And what you're doing is you're concentrating on progress. You are concentrating on your progress as opposed to, oh, I only have 2 inquiries. You're concentrating on your progress. And what does that do to your mental state? That forces you to continue to make more of the same. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I don't see any questions yet. So if you guys can let me know that you are on, you hear me, that would be great. The next daily practice is appreciation. So appreciation is a little bit different from evidence. So evidence is specifically tied to a manifestation that you want to bring into your life, and appreciation is appreciation for your entire life. You can write down whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It could be the same exact thing every day, but try to write down 5 things that you're grateful for every single day. And what this does is it retrains your brain to think that you are someone worthy of good things happening to you. So the more you concentrate on good things happen to me, great things happen to me, the more your energy allows great things to happen. A lot of us block great things. We block our blessings, we block so much just based on our energy. But if you continue to concentrate on gratitude and appreciation and loving your life now, more situations will be magnetized to you that match that vibration. So if you're spitting out, I love my life, new things will be attracted to you that help you love your life even more. Like attracts like, once again. All right, I'm getting a little bit of a freeze, so okay, next thing is I want to call it a declaration because that is what we called it in the challenge. But basically, this, in my opinion, is the most potent tool for creating things out of thin air. You are going to script your reality. So scripting your reality is like you are a playwright. You're literally writing the script to your life. So what you're going to write down is in 2 different ways. One, something that would be outrageously amazing if it happened today. So once again, you are a consultant, you want to bring in 5 clients. Somehow Oprah found your website and somehow tweeted it. You're going to write all about this. And what this does is it completely opens up your energy to be able to receive huge, huge blessings. It tells your energy that it's okay. It tells your subconscious mind that it's okay. And you are declaring what you want. So if you know anything, some of you are probably from the Speak It Into Existence Challenge. Some of you are not. If you're new to speaking into existence, I'll tell you a little bit about what we did in our group. So what we did is every day I email out a prompt that says, oh, I just won an award today, and you'll never guess what it was for. It was for blank. And then the people would write in our private Facebook group. They would copy, they would paste, and they would write their own declarations. So if you are a bake shop, the owner of a bake shop, you would write in the challenge, I won an award today, couldn't believe what it was. I won the National Best Baker Association, whatever your declaration is, whatever your desire is, that is what you're going to concentrate on. So what we did in this challenge was literally every single day, we are feeling the energy, feeling the vibration of what it would be like to live out our desires. So not only did we do it, but everybody interacted. So they would say, oh my gosh, how big is the trophy? And you'd say, oh, you know, it was huge. It was 20 pounds. I couldn't even carry it. And when you're doing this, if you can notice my body language, I'm feeling it. I'm getting in the motion. I'm getting in the energy. And like I said, that heart space that created that random guy on the plane today, that heart space is what we want to attack. It's your personal vibration. Like, this is your life. You should be having fun with it. You should be feeling juicy about your life. And if you're not, something needs to change. Like, the point of life is not to rush through it. The point of life is to enjoy it. Concentrate on your desires, live life the way that you want to live, and feel that heart space every single day about your life. So that is the next thing, speaking your desires into existence every single day. Speak things as though they are. You are literally speaking them. What we did in the challenge, we're literally speaking them every single day. And I emailed out a different prompt every single day. So one of them was, oh, I finally got X. And the first 3 people I told were blank, blank, blank. And so people would say, I finally got engaged. And the first 3 people I told were my mom, my sister, and you're just excited. And people feed off of that. We ask you questions and it's great. Okay, so I'll move on to the next one. The next one, well, it's part of the last one. So sometimes you want to concentrate on things that can actually kind of happen today, and then you want to concentrate on huge things that are so outside of your realm of thinking right now. And what that does is it stretches your thinking, because the more your mind stretches, it just can't go back to that small place anymore. So if you love shoes and wanted to work at a sneaker store, and one day you're affirming that you're actually the owner of the sneaker store, now you're going to start to think a little bit bigger, and your actions are going to be aligned with that. So that's what we want to do. All right, next, and I'm just reading off of my notes here. So what I want you to do right now is we're actually going to play with each other. So I want all of you to think about who you want to be. Think about the type of life that you want to live. And it's getting a little bit dark, so I'll move this in a little bit so you can see me. But think about who you want to be. And I want you to, if you're by yourself, I want you to literally speak it out loud. I want you to speak one of your desires out loud right now as though they were. So for instance, for me, you see I'm in LA right now. I would like to live between Atlanta and LA. That's just what I want to do. So for me, for example, I would say, oh my gosh, I just landed in LA after a month in Atlanta, and I'm going to have so much fun, and I can't wait to get back to Atlanta next month. I love living between both of these cities. They have everything that I need. So go ahead and take a moment and speak your desires, write your desires, think about what you really, really want in life. Don't think about don't get in the head space. What you want to do is really get in the heart space and really be honest about your desires. So go ahead and take a moment to do that now. And if you're on a screen with a chat, please feel free to chat it to me. If you want to email it to me, that'd be great. I can read some out loud. That would be absolutely amazing. Okay. All right, so I hope that you have finished, and I hope that was wonderful for you, because that is really the most potent thing that I've seen. And like I told the members of the group, the reason that I decided to do the Speak It Into Existence Challenge and Mastermind is because I have done courses, I've hosted courses, I've had clients, and what I found is a lot of course teachers, and I myself was included in this in the beginning, you spend so much time concentrating on what is not working, and you spend so much time trying to fix things, and spend so much time just trying to find little broken areas. And I think there is a place for that for sure, but I wanted to create a space because I feel that if you concentrate on what is not working, it's like all of us coaches are teaching that what you concentrate on expands, right? But then we go and do courses that concentrate on fixing people. That doesn't make sense to me. And I really had a revelation in October of last year. I was like, why are we spending time trying to fix things? Why would we concentrate on that when that's going to be expanded? Why would we not concentrate on our desires? Period. 100%. So I made this so potent, and I keep using the word potent because it's like, it's strong. It's not diluted with, oh, I got to go fix this. I got to change this. It's not. We're speaking our desires every single day until they manifest. Point blank, period. No BS, no extra frills, no extra stuff. That is what we're doing. And that is why this is so powerful. So acting as if is so powerful, once again, for two reasons. One, because of your vibration. Every single day when you're putting out this vibration, it is going to magnetize to you. That is law. Number two, you are changing your subconscious mind. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I say all the time, your subconscious mind is 1,000,000 times greater than your conscious mind. So if you want to change a habit, like say you want to lose weight or you want to make more money, you need to change your subconscious set point, because your subconscious mind is the one that controls your behavior. And just to back it up, when I say 1,000,000 times greater, that's actually scientifically proven. It's not just a random number I'm throwing out. So if you think about that, that is huge. So I like to use the example of, if you are driving home from work and you tell yourself, okay, I have to stop at the store first. And you look up and all of a sudden you're home and you're like, I was supposed to stop at the store. It's not like you weren't present the whole time. You were there. You stopped at the stoplights. You made your left turns. It's not like your mind disappeared. No, your subconscious mind that was used to doing its routine was the one who drove you home. So if you want to make any change, you need to get your subconscious mind on board. So I want to talk to you a little bit about set points. Your subconscious mind, and let's just use money, it's a great example. Your subconscious mind has a specific money set point. Like you can make this amount of money and that's it. If you make more, something might happen to where you lose it or your car might break down. Your money set point is staying the same. So an example of this is when you have a set point, basically, that is where you're going to go, and your actions are all going to lead you to do the same actions. So for instance, there was this experiment done where there were two similar, exactly alike job descriptions placed in a paper. It was a very long time ago. And one of them was for $8 an hour, and the other was for a six-figure salary. And so the exact job descriptions were written the exact same. And the job description for $8 had way more applicants than the one for the six-figure salary. And why is that? Both of these were exactly the same, but it's because these people's set point and their wealth consciousness told them that that was what they were worth. Same exact job descriptions. They're like, nope, I am the $8 person. and they went towards that. But had this person changed their set point, changed their subconscious mind to say, no, I'm worthy of having a six-figure salary, they would have navigated to the six-figure one and filled out an application. So I hope this makes sense. If anyone has any questions about it, please let me know. But what we're doing every day by acting as if and speaking our desires is we're changing our subconscious mind. So if you're used to making, let's say, $5,000 a month, and that's just what you're used to making, when you are writing every single day, I'm making $10,000 a month, I'm making $10,000 a month, your energy, your vibration rises, and your subconscious mind hears it, and your reticular activating system is going to navigate your decisions based on this new set point, this new $10,000 set point. So very, very important, very, very potent that you speak your desires every single day. So thank you for listening. Those were all of the actions that, it's so dark in here, that I want you to take every single day to magnetize your desires to you. And if you do not mind, I would love to share with you a little bit about the next Speak It Into Existence Mastermind. And then we have a few people, we have 2 people from the last challenge who are going to come up and just give their testimony of what they manifested and how they enjoyed the challenge. So this is how the challenge works. The first thing is you are going to, it's a 90-day challenge, and the theme of the challenge is if you're going to play to win. So during this challenge, I want everyone to play to win. We're not playing small here. We're playing to win. Our energy is as committed as I was this morning and getting in that plane. And when you're committed, it happens. So we're playing to win. So you are going to get, the first thing is you are going to choose what is your non-negotiable for manifesting in the 90 days. So think about yourself today and think about what you want to manifest in the 90 days. So I myself know that before I was working with a coach, I would choose these goals and then life got in the way and they kind of wouldn't happen. We don't want that to happen here. We want to make our non-negotiables. In the next 90 days, I'm going to X. So for me, like I said, I want to create a life where I'm living between Atlanta and LA. So I'm going to choose something like, okay, first I get my apartment in LA in the next 90 days. And that would be my non-negotiable. Doesn't matter. This is what's going to happen. So you choose your non-negotiable for the next 90 days. And also, do we have people joining us? Nope, I guess not. Okay, I heard noises. I don't know where that came from. All right, I hope you guys can see me okay. If not, I apologize about the lighting. So, like I said, you're going to choose your non-negotiable for, I keep hearing this feedback and I'm wondering what it is. For the 90 days, and then we are going to open it up with an orientation call where I'm going to explain all the rules, all of the different emails that you're going to get every single day, all of the contests. I'm going to explain it all. So it's a live orientation call where you can ask questions and chat with me. The next thing is the declarations that I kept telling you about. I'm going to email you every single day with a new prompt. And we're also going to be, and you're going to be writing it into the private Facebook group, and you're going to be writing down evidence as well. So again, that's that snowball, that's that vibrational snowball effect that you just can't stop. It just keeps going. And you know, you look up and you manifest what you want. The next thing is the Facebook community. And the reason that I love this Facebook private community so much is because everyone is so supportive. Everyone is going to push you. Everyone is going to ask questions to get you more clear on your desires. And everybody gives you support. If you're going through a rough patch or you're scared or you don't know how your desire is going to manifest, the group is here for you. So next, you are also going to get a bi-week, because this is a course, you are going to get a bi-weekly video course with homework. So yes, you are going to actually be doing homework. So I'll just give you one of them. For instance, the very first week is cleaning house. If you know anything about me, very passionate about feng shui. very passionate about not carrying items that carry old energies on them. So yeah, you are going to, first 2 weeks, all about cleaning house, reorganizing, throwing away that old energy that might represent something that you just don't want. And there's one girl who already signed up for the challenge. She emailed me privately, and we spoke 2 nights ago. And so I'm not going to say her name because I didn't ask her if I could talk about this on the call, but she said that one of the feng shui tips that I gave is to get a red wallet, just because of the energy of the color red, and it's very feng shui. So she said that she got this new wallet, and she said the exact same day she brought in $5,000. So one, if you're on the call, which I saw that you did register, so excited that you're going to be joining the challenge. And two, for everyone else, feng shui, so important. If nothing else, if you don't believe in feng shui, at least you can believe in having a happy and clean home. And everybody knows that when it's cleaner, you just feel better. And when you feel better, you manifest better. So that is one of the offerings of the course, a bi-weekly video course lesson with homework. And lastly, accountability. So I have been doing courses for a very long time, and I've noticed that sometimes people need a little bit of accountability. So I'm not playing games over here. I hope you guys understand. I'm so passionate about people manifesting their desires. To me, it's like, like a closer, like, okay, this is what you want. All right, let's work till we get it. And I like to close. I like people to manifest what they want. So we're going to have accountability. You're going to be turning in your homework worksheet every other week. And if you're not turning it in, definitely going to get a personal phone call to me, like, what's up? Where you been? What's going on? How can we get back on track? Very lovingly, of course, because I love all of you guys, but you do need to know that your desires are important, and you do need to know that somebody is not going to let you slip. Like, that's not who I am in your life. I'm not going to play that game. So, and lastly, contests, and this is something that all the members really enjoyed from the first and second groups. We have weekly contests where you speak your desires. Sometimes you post pictures. A lot of people do like Photoshops. So it's a lot of fun. So without further ado, I do have a few special guests, and I know it's going to go a little bit dark here, but I'm just going to invite them onto the call. So just give us a few seconds. Okay, so as soon as they join, they are going to pop up. And it's so dark in here. So actually what I can do in this moment is tell you guys a little bit about if you do sign up for this mastermind. It starts on the 14th of March. And if you sign up, enrollment is open until the 11th. If you sign up today, you are going to get a lot of goodies. So the first thing that you're going to get is my money manifesting course, which I discontinued about a year and a half ago, but you will get that. It's a 4-week course. So you can start on that as soon as you get it. Do we have someone joining? Not yet. Okay, you can start on that as soon as you get it. And also, you are going to get, and this is something that's near and dear to my heart, you are going to get a Moldavite. So if you don't know what Moldavite is, it is a gemstone, and it is said to be the most powerful, most transformational stone. And I myself use it when I need big, big transformation. So you will get a personalized Moldavite mailed to you. And then also you'll get a free phone call with me. We'll chat for about 15 minutes and we'll figure out, kind of get more clarity on what your non-negotiable is for the next 90 days. And I will come up with an affirmation and I will deliver a handwritten affirmation card to you. So that's personalized, that's mailed out. I myself love having my altar with my affirmation cards, so I cannot wait to do the same for you. So once again, if you sign up today, you will get the Moldavite, you will get the affirmation card, a free 15-minute call with me where we get clarity on your desires, and you'll also get my money manifesting course. So those are the goodies, and we're just waiting a few seconds for our friends to join. Better, much better. Okay, so while we're waiting for our friends to join, I have one affirmation that was sent to me via email, and it is, I want to be traveling the world as Dr. Matthews with my son and sharing our wealth and love with the world. Coming home to our beautiful, gorgeous garden for tea and a sunset nap on a hammock. Amazing. That sounds amazing. So the question I would ask to you is, what are you traveling the world and doing? So if you can write me back, Dr. Matthews, that would be amazing. And I can say Dr. Matthews is actually a friend of mine, and she just got an amazing job at Harvard. So we just had a little celebration party for her. And hold on, I'm just checking to see if these ladies can get in. Okay, Ashley, I see that you're in. Can you let us know you're here? Okay, we can't hear Ashley. Ashley, if you could shoot me a text, let me know what's going on. So I don't, there you are. Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Amazing. How are you?
Good. So Ashley, everybody was a part of the first and second group. So Ashley, can you just tell everybody a little bit about what your experience was and what you just manifested?
Okay, so I was working diligently on trying to find my center and find out who I am and who I was. And so I went on this 6-month Who Am I cruise, if you will, to journey to the center of myself. In the meantime, I was able to meet up with this lovely young lady that you have on your screen, Miss Amanda. She was able to get a group of people together and just manifest some really awesome things in our lives. I touched down from Virginia to California on Saturday, and I don't know, I do know what's going on. It's just amazing though. I've been able to manifest a brick and mortar location. So I actually have a building to practice my holistic health and wellness practices. And then I also have been able to manifest my tribe. So now I have people that I can connect with here in the area and be able to work with them, which is really awesome. And here's the kicker. Is everybody ready? Everybody ready? Okay, great. Well, I've been able to work with a company in order to manifest a cruise through Hawaii. So now my name is going to be on the brochures, and it's going to be everywhere that I need it to be to say, hey, if you want to take this cruise through Hawaii and learn about your intuition and learn about, doing some other amazing things with your body and your chakras and everything, this is the cruise for you. So I'm really, really excited that I've been able to dive at first and everything. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Thank you. Okay, so Ashley, I think, and I don't know if you said this, but you just started your company.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, just started it.
And so within 1 week, you were able to manifest this cruise.
Yes. Not even a week. How long has it been? Like 4 or 5 days? It's been like 4 or 5 days. And then here I am, like, yeah, guess what? There's this cruise. And like, it's a big deal because, here I am, this small town girl, just trying to find a way in this thing. And I've been able to really hone in on like a skill and get people to understand how important their being is. It's really important to understand your being. So being able to help people do that and manifest this cruise at the same time, like, come on, Cloud 9 15. What's Cloud 9? I don't even know what Cloud 9 is.
Exactly. So can you tell everybody a little bit about how your experience with the Facebook group and interactions with everybody else?
Yes, I'd love to. So the girls here and gentlemen who are in the group have been like fundamental. You really get the opportunity to see people grow, and they have all this this energy to really like invest in you. So if you are saying, I have a 2015 Toyota Prius, then that's what you're gonna do. Then that's my kid in the background. Then you'll find yourself signing your name on the dotted line. Like, I'm a single mom. Like, look at this. Like, this is like true story, true statement. Like, if I can say I want such and such amount of money every month, if I can say I want a certain car, and if I can say I want my business to earn this much income, and then have it be that, like, it's a huge thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not anybody extra and spectacular. So if I can do this, I feel like everybody can do this. Getting that that interaction with everybody to actually want to help you manifest your dreams, like genuinely good people, that's a big deal. So if I say I want something and they say, oh, well, okay, so you want a car. Well, what year is it? Oh, 2015. What color is it? Oh, well, blue. So it gets everything, all of your senses involved in this. And it's just really, really helpful to have all these people work together with you. I haven't seen him in 6 months, so he's like extra.
Oh, very sweet. Yes, very, very sweet. So because you just did a move. Okay, so thank you so much, Ashley. I really appreciate it. And I have personally loved seeing the growth of Ashley. So I don't know how personal this is, but basically, and I won't get too deep, but basically I've enjoyed seeing her going from like not even doing readings to readings, kind of not really charging anything to finally charging to taking off. So I've enjoyed watching that. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, Ashley. So next, we are going to have Jessica talk about her experience as well. And while we're waiting for Jessica, I have a question that I'm going to answer. Does this only regard money? She said she was on the course. I was on the call for the new course. I have some questions. Does it only regard money? Can it be about a love relationship with someone? like the whole experience that comes with it? Can I involve trips and things as well? Absolutely. So one of the girls, Aaliyah, who was in the challenge, I sent out her testimonial a few days ago. Aaliyah manifested a trip to Bali and a trip to Thailand. I myself manifested a free trip to Arizona. So many people, I don't know what it is, but so many, I don't even try for this, so many people manifest unexpected checks. Happens all the time. I myself manifested one from the Gallup group. Don't even know what it is, but they sent me an unexpected check. So I was like, all right, it was from a settlement. I was like, hey, all right, cool, whatever. That happened like 2 weeks ago. I just cashed it this week. But anyway, and I think it's on Aaliyah. Yes, it can be in regards to anything. So we had a few people that manifested new bays, new love relationships in their life. And I think the majority of people kind of focus on career and business, but there are a lot of people that manifest relationships, money, whatever. So, yeah, okay, so then you say my focus is basically on this only and all the experience about being in a relationship with this specific guy brings. So we do have one girl in the challenge who was focusing on her relationship with a specific person, and it did improve, and her testimonial is actually on one of my testimonial pages that I will send out to you. So yes, keep the questions coming. Dr. Matthews responded, oh no, that's the same email. So just waiting on Jessica, but if Jessica doesn't join in the next few seconds, we can all depart. So I'm going to be sending out a link to everybody who registered. I'm going to be sending out a link where you can sign up and you'll get all the goodies that I mentioned. And I absolutely love chatting with you guys. So I would love these 15-minute sessions to think about your desires. Okay, so it doesn't look like Jessica is going to be joining us. I'll give it like a few more seconds and you guys can ask any questions that you have. I like really don't want to miss out, so I'm just giving it a few seconds. You guys can just chat me in the chat, let me know that you're here. I see you guys are still on the call, but or email me if you have any questions. I guess in this space, I can talk about some of my favorite manifestations, but I don't even have them top of mind. The one this morning was pretty cool, though. I can say that has happened before with someone else. It was really insane. I was thinking about a specific person, and I went to Kentucky, and I was in a hotel, and he just so happened to be in the same hotel lobby. That was absolutely insanity. So the power of your mind, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely insane. Okay, so I waited, Jessica. So I'm going to go ahead and end. If Jessica wants to record a video, I will send it back out to you all. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like to sign up, which I would absolutely love to have you, I cannot wait to serve you and kind of be the pusher of your desires because I really want them to happen. I will email out the link tonight, and this link is only for people who registered for the webinar, so it's like a private page that is not going to have the same goodies after tonight. So get in tonight. All right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope this webinar has served you. I hope you've taken a lot away, and I hope that you will begin to implement some of these daily practices. I am very accessible. If you have any questions, just email me. So take care. Bye-bye.